round 3. Darrell Singleton in the black trunks, Curtis Mathis in the yellow trunks. And you score the first 2, Bill.
They gave the first 2 to Singleton, but both of them fairly close.
And he opens up on Mathis, who ties him up. Singleton with good hands, and as Gil has said throughout, good offensive skills. But you have to wonder, Gil, how long he can fight this style, taking so many punches, coming at him the other way.
Well, I always believed that
Singleton, couple of good lefts.
the better defensively a fighter is, the longer he's going to be around the boxing world. Of course, we've had some exceptions like Henry Armstrong, Jake LaMotta, although Jake was a lot better boxer than people think he was.
Singleton's going to have to learn some defense if he hopes to go anywhere. Right now he's using his offense as his best defense. It's worked to this point.
Keeps moving those hands. Meanwhile, Mathis has been landing some pretty solid punches in this round.
Singleton seems to always be open and always to be right in front of Curtis Mathis. Quick switch to southpaw.
And you can see Mathis is by far the more experienced of the 2 fighters. And the way he slips punches, moves his head, doesn't have the firepower of a Singleton. But look at the way he's slipping those punches.
Just missed 5 in a row. But he keeps throwing.
Keeps throwing, and Mathis just is not punching enough to win any of the rounds, in my opinion.
Mathis landing with 2 left hands.
Back to southpaw again, Singleton.
Singleton's punch is not that effective in this 3rd round. I don't think
so either. He hasn't landed one good solid punch in the round. Now he comes on with a couple of good strong punches. But again, he's so busy that it's difficult to score a round for the other fighter.
Good combination as time winds down in the 3rd.
Step back, let him out.
What happens when KLIF's weekend workout host Larry North meets Westway's Joe Greed?
Help! This muscle maniac won't let me off till I reduce!
Well, while the dude with the toot has been working his buns off, I've been doing some reducing myself.
Yes, this 92 Trooper is reduced over $2,000 to $17,995, and this 91 Stylus is reduced to only $85.95.
Bubba Westway's Zoo.
Westway, it's a zoo.
It's getting hotter in June on HSE. First, the Astros are sizzling in Houston. And it'll be a scorcher in Arlington with the Rangers. The heat really rises with auto racing. HSE delivers the Winnebago Cedar Ridge RV 150. Then cool down with a tune-up to Barcelona and the 92 Charlotte Ultra Swim. And relax with the Upper Deck Heroes of Baseball. This June, the only way to beat the heat is with HSE.
Round 4 is scheduled for 8. Darrell Singleton in the black trunks. Curtis Mathis in the yellow.
And Singleton is boxing as a southpaw again. Now he's back into the orthodox stance. Constantly puts that pressure on you.
Fast hands on the inside by Singleton. Finally made Mathis miss. Mathis trying to tie him up. Singleton won't let him do it.
You know, with Singleton's style, most of the guys that fight like Singleton fights, like locomotives, keep moving their hands, most of them are short, compact guys. He has the wrong body build for this kind of style because the tall guy, he's more susceptible to get hit, and he does get hit. He was a little shorter, moved that head a lot more. You can keep pumping those hands a la Henry Armstrong, but he's just a little too tall.
Nice combination by Singleton, landing on the chin with both hands.
You gotta make it hard, man. Stick it out there hard. You gotta work, Kurt. You gotta let your hands go, baby. You gotta work, Kurt. Stick it, Kurt. Stick it. Stick it. Stick it. Let him respond.
Don't punch, don't punch. Step,
Steve Smoker steps in.
Break, fellas, break.
Mathis not throwing as many punches in this round.
Well, he was out hustled in the first 3 rounds, and this round he just about stopped. Again, we have Darrell Singleton fighting into southpaw. I don't know whether that's his instructions from the corner or he practices it in the gymnasium, but I think it'd be more effective if he just stayed boxing orthodox and used his height and his boxing ability.
And he switches back. And the times we've seen him before in our visits down to Charleston, he's done it. Almost does it without thinking. But here he's taking some punishment on the inside. Good work by Mathis on the inside. Real good work by Mathis. Got in a right hand. Singleton answers back.
One thing about Singleton, he throws correct punches. His punches are very, very, whether it's orthodox or southpaw, his punches are short, crisp, and straight.
Final seconds of the 4th round. We'll be right back. Round 5 scheduled for 8. There have been no knockdowns. Darrell Singleton in the black trunks, landing a good combination. And our cards has the lead.
I've had him winning every round, 3 of them fairly close, but again, he's just a little too busy for his opponent.
Mathis on the belt line with a couple of those punches, but as Steve Smoker pointed out in the instructions, Singleton had his trunk very, very high.
Well, that's one thing a good official like Steve Smoker would notice. I've seen many a referee neglect to do that and start penalizing fighters when they shouldn't be penalized.
Good trade. Singleton getting the better of it, landing 3-4 punches for 1 by Mathis.
Again, we mentioned that Mathis, I'm sure, has fought the better fighters, but you can see why he has the record that he has. He just is not busy enough. He doesn't look like he's trying hard enough to win. Trying to stay in there and survive, but really not gritting his teeth. There's a good right hand by Mathis.
Singleton, despite being a pretty good prospect, he's got this major flaw, Gil, as far as I'm concerned, and he just gets hit much too often.
Well, they should concentrate on his boxing ability, on his height, on his left jab. They have him fighting like he's Superman. He just walks in and overwhelms guys, and it's not necessary. There's a good right hand by Mathis.
When he steps up in level of competition, there's just no way he'll be able to take this kind of, this many punches and survive. Quick left hand by Mathis. He's landed some solid punches.
And Singleton's mouth is partially open. Now another good left hook by Mathis.
Mathis landing that, and those punches are starting to tell on Singleton. He's shaky. Good right hand by Mathis. Singleton trying to answer back and fight Mathis off. Trying to make Singleton miss, but a good combination by Singleton landing.
And you can just see the will to win that Singleton has. He just grits his teeth, takes that punishment, and then comes back.
Been some real good exchanges. We're late in the 5th round.
Jerry Owens here at Arlington Stadium, getting ready to see the Rangers take on the Blue Jays June the 20th.
Now for round 6, scheduled for 8.
But Mathis looked like he couldn't wait to get at Singleton.
Comes out quickly with the jab. Sharp jab. No one. I get the feeling, Joe, when a guy like Curtis Mathis looks at Darrell Singleton, he sees 7-0, he knows he's 3-7. He figures he has a loser's mentality.
That's really correct. There's so much boxing is so much psychology and confidence. And when you don't have it, I mean, it shows in your performance.
Let him out, Kurt. Let him out. Come on, let him out. That's it.
But Mathis certainly has been competitive in this fight. He's landed some good punches.
Good left hook by Mathis.
Singleton winging but missing.
When Mathis makes Singleton miss 3 or 4 punches, he has to come back punching himself. That's what you call making a guy pay. But if you let him throw punches and you don't make him pay when he misses, he can throw as many punches as he likes.
Head on head. Right hand by Mathis scoring. Singleton looked a little tired when he threw that last left hand. This is the farthest he's ever been as a pro. Good right hand by Mathis.
Good left hook. And Singleton fires right back.
First time Darrell Singleton has been beyond the 5th round. Mathis working well on the inside. Back Singleton up with a couple of good overhand punches.
Another good left hook by Mathis. But you see Singleton, he's got that desire to win.
There was a trade. Singleton coming back has landed some good straight punches. Some crisp punches by Singleton. Mathis stays right there as they go back and forth.
And look at that work ethic that Singleton has. He throws so many punches in a round.
Mathis's mouthpiece has fallen out in the corner of Darrell Singleton. Referee Steve Smokers picked it up. End of round 6. Back at Merv Griffin's Resorts Casino Hotel in Atlantic City. This is fight night. Darrell Singleton in the black trunks, Curtis Mathis in the yellow. This is round 7 of a scheduled 8-rounder. And it's been a good, tough battle, toe-to-toe, and here they go again. How do you have it scored through 6?
I have it 5 rounds to 1 for Darrell Singleton. And 3 of the rounds I have marked as close. And you?
I'm with you on that.
It's just that Singleton throws so many punches. He just keeps punching. I mean, he's in excellent condition. Here's a kid into the 7th round for the first time in his life, and he's just still winging away there. Look at those solid punches.
Credit some good training work under the tutelage of Al Hollywood Meggett.
I know Albert Meggett before he was Hollywood. He was a 118-pound amateur.
When he was New York.
He was a New Yorker. It wasn't Hollywood. But how do you become Hollywood when you go to Charleston? That's what I'd like to know. Look at this Singleton, just never stops throwing punches.
Looking for an opening.
Always looking to punch. There he is again.
Works off the jab well, bangs away with some straight punches.
And again, he switched to southpaw. One thing about Singleton, he's despite the fact that he throws so many punches, they're all correct punches. They're all short. They're all straight. He just doesn't leave himself wide open. He gets nailed, but it's not because he's not throwing correct punches. His punches are very correct. Look how short and quick those punches were. Low blow. Mathis.
After he throws those punches, what should he be doing to avoid Mathis's counters?
He shouldn't stand there and admire his work. He should move. A lot of fighters became ordinary fighters because they would always wait for what I call waiting for the receipt. They throw 3 punches and stand there and try to admire their own work and get nailed themselves.
Good work by Mathis on the inside. Mathis almost lost his mouthpiece again. Singleton with some good work on the inside. Time winding down in the 7th round.
Don't push off. Don't push off.
Instead of flying to LA, taking a cab to a hotel, taking another cab to Disneyland, taking a cab back to the hotel, taking a cab back to the airport, and flying back home, you can come to a park that's bigger than Disneyland and much closer to home. Six Flags Over Texas, with more fun for the whole family, like concerts, rock.
Touch him up.
8th and final round. Darrell Singleton, Curtis Mathis. There have been no knockdowns. Gil and I have Darrell Singleton comfortably ahead, and he comes out quickly on Curtis Mathis. Mathis with a little swelling over the left eye. Singleton's first trip to the Northeast.
Going to say to himself, gee, these are a lot different fighters than the guys I was fighting down in Dixie.
Singleton in his first 8-round bout has hung in there and looked good as far as his stamina is concerned, but still showing that major flaw of getting hit too often.
Look at that quick switch by Singleton.
Good work to the body by Singleton. Right hand scoring for Mathis, and again.
And again. But here comes Singleton back with those short, quick punches.
Singleton's 8th professional fight in 13 months, make it in 15 months as a pro. Good combination by Singleton, then comes with the uppercut.
Never stops working, never.
Just outthrows Mathis. Mathis has landed some good punches. Singleton has landed many more. Not much on those punches by Singleton.
But again, he's always looking to throw punches, always looking to get into position to throw.
Missing, getting tagged by the right hand again.
Well, that time, got wobbled a little bit by that punch.
This seems to be always within range of that right hand by Mathis. You cannot be saved by the bell in any round in the state of New Jersey. So this one goes to the finish. The final seconds. One more big flurry. Mathis landing some good punches at the bell. A good one. And for young up-and-coming Darrell Singleton, a good prospect and a good competitive battle. And against a man with a very unimpressive record. But Darrell Singleton comes to New Jersey for the first time. The fans appreciate the good bout.
It's a good thing that he's in the condition that he's in.
Oh, man.
For a kid to fight that way for 8 rounds is just unbelievable. It's remarkable. He must have thrown God knows how many punches, but he never stops working.
And credit Curtis Mathis. Again, we looked at that 3-7 record, and certainly you look at it and you say Curtis Mathis should be doing some other things, but he was in there. He was in there, very competitive. He worked real hard. He's 27 years old and nowhere to go, but he's a battler.
He certainly is. He gave a very good account of himself. You could just see that he's been around longer than Singleton. You could just see some of the moves he made were a lot more professional than Darrell Singleton.
I scored at 79-71. How about you?
I scored at 6-1-1.
Okay. Which will be 79-72. And we'll see how the judges at ringside have scored it. We both scored it for Darrell Singleton as he awaits the announcement of the decision.
We may be surprised. This may be a lot closer than we have it scored, Sam, because I've scored 3 of the rounds I scored very, very close.
Singleton, very busy throughout, throwing punches nonstop. His first 8-round effort, and a good one for him. He's always in excellent shape. Played some football in high school, and then after some rough stuff, was encouraged by his coach to turn to wrestling or boxing. He went to boxing. Did well in the amateurs under the tutelage of Al Megan, and now is off to a good start in his pro career. Here's the official decision. Ed Darrell will announce it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scoring by points as follows. Judge Vinny Rainone observed 77-75 Mathis.
Wow. Vinny Rainone going for Mathis.
She watched it at even at 76-76. And
wow.
Judge Joe Pasquale, he scored 77-75 Singleton, which means
a draw.
This bout is a draw.
That's a huge surprise to me. That is a huge surprise. I have to tell you, I can't believe the scoring on the fight. Curtis Mathis walks out. He doesn't believe it. He thinks he won the fight.
Well, the guys in Mathis's corner were complaining about the draw decision. They think Mathis won the fight. Sam, maybe we have a bad angle over here. Or maybe the judges have a bad angle. I don't know what it is.
It was a good competitive fight, but I certainly believe that Darrell Singleton outpunched.
Well, I mentioned we might be a little surprised.
Well, we were a lot surprised. It's a draw. Coming up, the #1 ranked lightweight, Darrell Tyson against Roberto Medina.
I'm Rich